We're here at NAMM 2018 with Laurent, and what is your company?
3Dvarius. It likes the name of the violin, a 3Dvarius, like the Stradivarius, but 3D printed.
Okay, and you have pedals here, and so what gave you the idea for this product?
I am mechanical engineer, me, and a professional violinist, and I wanted something different, something new in order to play and to have my own sound. So I created this violin. It took me 3 years, and last year we were at NAMM for the first time. We have big returns, and we come back this year with this violin and these 2 hours. So we every time makes new things.
I saw you here last year. I didn't get a chance to interview you, so I'm very curious about, so what is this made from?
It's made of 3D printed epoxy resin. So we took epoxy resin, liquid resin, and with a big machine, which cost $1 million, we produce this violin in 24 hours and in 30,000 layers. So 24 hours of printing, and then we have 20 days of sanding, of preparing the violin, of assembly, everything, and of settings, because every violin is different for each violinist.
So you're an experienced violinist, I would assume. How does this play versus maybe one of the classic Italian violins?
Yes, it's not totally different. You can play the same things, but I use it for jazz and rock. So when I play classic, I play my classic violin. I haven't. So when I want to play rock, distortion, basses, wah-wah effects, I use an electric violin. I use this one. So it's totally different for me.
So what is the transducer? How do you produce the sound?
We use piezoelectric pickup and 1 piezoelectric per strings. So we have this one, 5 pickups, and you can have the full spectrum. Each chords, each strings, you have the sound, and then you can modify it easily.
So this can have a whole variety of sounds because you can run it through the effects. Is anybody, any known artist, anyone using this for recording or performing?
We have famous ambassadors in Europe, in France, and in India. We have Bala, a famous violinist, electric violinist in India, and this year we are going to speak to different people, and people come to try it, and we wait for ambassadors in USA.
How are you marketing such an unusual product?
I think the best way to marketing it is to call people to come to try it. So me, I am mechanical engineer and I am violinist. So when I play, I feel if it's bad, if there is a mistake. So every time I try to improve my violin. And then we, every time we meet some violinists, if it's a beginner or an experience, we wanted him to try it and to say us how it's good. And when it feels good, he will purchase it.
So this is made with a 3D printer.
Yes.
How are these made back here?
This one is called the Equinox. Equinox because it's the mix between 3D printed, you see here, and wood traditional violin. This one is the Equinox, and this one is called the Line because there is just one 3D printing here, and everything is wood lines. So we use different wood. We use Sipo and beech. I don't know if you want, in order to have a different sound.
Now there's an aspect to a classic violin. It was the woods, the resins that were used, and that gives it a certain sound. Is there a characteristic sound of a violin like this?
Yes, the sound is affected by 2 things, the material of the violin and the pickups. So we have 3 different pickups, 1, 1, and 1. So each violin is different because we change every time the 2 parameters. We change the material and we change the pickups.
How can people get more information about your company?
You can come at our booth. We are in the Hall B 8951 booth, but you can come on the internet on our website 3D-varius.com.
Thank you very much, Laurent Berdenac of 3Dvarius from Toulouse, France.